I've heard opinions are like belly buttons. Everybody has one. Everybody has one. I'm Maggie Land. It's my job to go out and find you guys and listen to your opinions. This is Word on the Street. This is Word on the Street. Hi, I'm Maggie Land. We're here at the Labor and Social Justice Fair at Cal State Dominguez Hills. We're here to talk to people at random about the Employee Free Choice Act. Let's go for a walk. My name is Maggie.
Hi, I'm Jane Templin, IBW Local 11.
Nice to meet you, Jane.
Hi, I'm Pat Williams, Operating Engineers, Local 501.
Pat, nice to meet you. Are you guys having a good day out here?
Yes, we are.
We're out talking to people about the Employee Free Choice Act. I'm assuming as union workers you're very familiar with it?
Very supportive, very familiar. It's very needed.
Awesome. How about you, Pat? Have you talked to anybody today and gotten some insights? Has most people know about it, or are they unfamiliar with it? What do you think?
Most of the people here have already gone to the booth where they found out information, and we're definitely in support of it as a union.
Well, I'm Maggie. We're out here today and we're talking to people about the Employee Free Choice Act. Are you familiar with that?
Nope.
No.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know if we can really help you.
Oh, of course you can help us.
Because I don't know if I want to work with a union or not.
I do.
Like later on, I know that he might, yeah.
You want to work with a union, or you want to be a unionized worker? You want to?
Yeah, union.
Awesome. Are you studying labor here?
No, I was gonna. I changed my mind.
I believe in that.
I was gonna. I changed my mind.
So let me get this straight. You don't know if you want a union, and you definitely want a union.
Yes, correct.
Yes.
Okay, so he's definitely the A student. Hi, can I bother you guys for a minute?
Yes, ma'am.
No problem. I'm Maggie. We're out here today at the Labor and Social Justice Fair talking to people here to find out what you know about the Employee Free Choice Act.
Free Choice Act. Well, I don't know too much about it, but all thing I know about is budget cuts for the seniors.
Basically, that's what I know too.
That's what is wrong.
And just so you know, I am fully qualified to do these random interviews because I am now an official member of the Screen Actors Guild Union. Thank you very much. How many people are aware of the Employee Free Choice Act? Are you aware of it?
Absolutely. We've been dealing with it right now for a long time. So if the workers want to have a union, they should have every right to have a union. And what I know about it is once they're organized, they don't have to wait and sit on it for about 5 or 6 years, like some in the past. For example, an SEIU campaign we had with the security officers, we had a card check over 5 or 6 years ago, and they just negotiated a contract about 2 years ago. So the whole process just took forever.
You can see we picked the wrong person. You clearly don't know anything about the Free Choice Act. Hello, gentlemen. How are you? Good, thanks. I'm Maggie.
I'm Arlen.
I'm Saruj.
Nice to meet you, gentlemen. I'm just out today finding out what everybody knows that's here today about the Employee Free Choice Act. Are you familiar with it?
It's the legislation that's going to allow people to do a card check in place of an NLRA election or an NLRB election. I mean, it's obviously a step in the right direction. The National Labor Relations Act and like most labor laws that are on the books actually aren't geared towards serving working people.
Very interesting looking group over here. How are you guys? Hi, I'm Maggie. How are you?
Hi, I'm Booker. How are you? I'm good.
Very good. I see you are dressed so nicely today. I figure you must be somebody important. I have to come talk to you.
Well, I'm running for ASI president, which is Associated Students Incorporated, which is student government at its finest.
Do you know about the Employee Free Choice Act?
I don't. I would love to know more about it. Unfortunately, I don't.
Do you know the process right now if you were an employee and you wanted to get a union in your workplace because you felt you needed the representation? And do you know how you would go about that right now?
No, I really don't. How do you go about that? Does anyone know? I really want to know. Like, how do you do that?
Why don't you know about the Employee Free Choice Act?
I do not know. I honestly have no idea. I guess
my mom always told me that it's really, really important to always join a union, and her union always supports her with if she had any problems that came up at her job. So I personally do know, and my whole family work for the city of San Diego, and unions has always played like a big part in anything that we had going on.
Do you find the majority of your friends are knowledgeable about unions?
I personally don't think that a lot of people know a lot about unions, which I think everybody should, because there are going to be situations when you come up when you are working that you're going to need that support.
Hello, how are you?
Good, how are you doing?
Good, thank you. I'm Maggie.
Nice to meet you. My name's Alicia.
Alicia? Yes. Nice to meet you, Alicia. I see you're wearing a Free Choice Act button.
Yes, I am.
I'm very interested to know what you know about the Employee Free Choice Act.
There's been a lot of like anti-union, union busting activities going on with people where they want to have unions, but their employers are trying to stop them and terrorizing them. So I'm staying alongside with them, trying to fight for workers' rights. So
when you talk to them about it, explain to them, are they mostly supportive of it?
I'd say they're mostly supportive. When they hear the gist behind it, they're like, okay, I understand, because they've heard mostly the opposing sides.
That's what I was going to ask you. They've heard the negative campaigns,
the negative comments saying, well, it's not a secret ballot and everything, and we're like, well, secret ballots are kind of different in the sense for unions than they are for the presidential election, and so we just have to like explain to them like, well, this is why it matters, and then they're like, okay, I understand.
So you explain to them that they can still have a secret ballot if they choose, not their employer.
Right.
I'm Maggie Landon. I thank you for joining us on this edition of Word on the Street. Please remember how important the Free Choice Act is and stay informed.